is Josie, and I'm an A-certified group fitness instructor with Penn State Campus Recreation Fitness and Wellness. I have a Pilates class for you all to try out, and Pilates is a type of exercise that strengthens the muscles, improves stamina, posture, flexibility, and balance, and the core is the main focus of Pilates. But before we get started, make sure you clear your space and move any furniture items out of the way. Take breaks and drink water whenever needed, and you know your body better than I do, so take modifications as needed as well. I'll be offering regressions and progressions though throughout, but just notice your body and listen to your body, and stop exercising if you feel dizzy, short of breath, or pain. And with that all being said, we can go ahead and get started. So we can come to a seat cross-legged and then just rest your hands gently on your knees. I'm gonna move my camera down a little bit. Okay. So sitting here cross-legged, and just go ahead, peel the hips down and squeeze the core and start to roll up the staircase of the spine. Hands are resting lightly on the knees here, and just start to deepen the breath. So take a deep breath in and hold it here. And exhale, release all that tension out, putting off anything we've been worrying about for today. Just tuning into this practice right here. So go ahead, inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale. And exhale, drawing those shoulders down and back, empty it out, relax. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. And exhale, down and back, pulling those shoulders away from the ears. So you can just start taking some shoulder rolls here. Find some movement that's working for you. Hi, everybody that's just joining. I hope you guys are excited. Just warming it up right here. And then go ahead. Inhale. Exhale, the left ear to the left shoulder. Just stretch here. Breathe. And take a deep breath in, fill up. And release that breath, come back up to center and over to the right side. Just stretching out our neck. And then you can go ahead and take some of these neck tilts on your own time. Just breathing. Let's do 2 more, so one on each side. Awesome. Go ahead, bring your hands up to your rib cage, and this is just to go over our lateral breathing here. So if you're new to Pilates, no worries, we're gonna go over this. So we're gonna inhale, fill up the rib cage and expand it out laterally. So inhale, fill up, hold it here, fill up the torso, and exhale, we release, bringing the rib cage down towards our fingertips, towards the midline. Inhale, fill up, expand, and exhale, releasing it down and towards the midline. Squeeze your core here, so that'll just be helping us throughout the Pilates work. So inhale, fill up, and releasing that breath out. And bring your hands back down to your knees. So that breath will just be used throughout to help us use our core more, since Pilates is based off of using your core. So go ahead, bring your hands down to your sides, and then inhale, hands come up, bring the shoulders down and back, palms face forward. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, reach the hands forward, active arms, peel the hips back, but the fingertips are stretching forward. So claw forward, active arms. You can hang the head or just hold it. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, walk the fingertips over to the right side and feel that stretch as you peel that left hip back, and then the left fingertip is clawing forward. Stretch. Take a deep breath in, and then release that breath. We walk the fingertips to center and then all the way over to the left side. Oh my gosh, if I ever get sides mixed up, you can just ignore it. Do whatever side you're on, but just stay with it here. Breathe. And then we can walk the fingertips back to center. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, push the floor away from you, walking the fingertips up, sit up nice and tall. Awesome work. We can go ahead, plant the feet, so coming into a seat here. So plant the feet, and we're gonna keep our feet planted for this whole workout right here, because that'll help us really engage in our core and move from center. So inhale, sit up nice and tall, draw the shoulders down and back, breathe. Exhale, we roll down until you feel it in your core, so it might not be that far, but just pause there. Inhale. Exhale, we sit back up nice and tall, and then lower down. Pause, squeeze your core, and then sit right back up. So just moving from center, moving that upper body, keeping our feet really nice and planted. You can take these on your own time. Match your breath up to the movements. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, sit up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more. And then hold this next one here in that zone where you feel your core working. And then go ahead, point the toes so that they're hovering, barely touching the mat here. Breathe, pulling the shoulders down, lift up behind the ears. Inhale. Exhale, lift the left toe up. Calf should be parallel with the mat, and then lower down. Lift the right toe up, pointed toe, lower down. Option to just hold here for now, breathing into your stomach. But just stay with it here, taking these taps on your own time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Control in these movements, a lot of concentration. Let's get 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the toes right here. Go ahead, roll down to your middle spine, but not letting the shoulders come down. So we're holding here. Hands can come down by our sides. Inhale, exhale, knees to nose. Flush the low back with the mat. Squeeze your core, and then tap the toes down. Knees to nose, tap the toes down. So really, really squeezing in our stomach right now. Pressing our low spine down to the mat to move the toes and the legs. Really engaging our core for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Tap the toes down and plant the feet and roll the shoulders down. Awesome job. So keeping our low spine flush with the mat whenever we're in this position here. Really pressing down. Squeeze your core. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we curl the pelvis up, hips shine up, spine by spine here. Squeeze at the top, hold for 2. And then we lower down, spine by spine again. So we're articulating the spine, massaging. We lift up, hold, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the back body, and then lower all the way down. Hitting each vertebrae, roll up, squeeze, hold, and we lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, and lowering down. Just 2 more. Focus on your breath. And 1. Hold at the top. Hold here on that last one. Really making sure that weight's in our heels here, but still pressing into all 4 corners of our feet as well. Just not too much in the toes. Hold. Lift up for 4, 3, 2, and we lower all the way down. Awesome job getting into our warm-up. We can go ahead, take a deep breath in, and exhale. We curl up, using our core to pull us up. Sit up nice and tall. You can adjust yourself, keeping our feet planted here, and then getting back into those roll downs. So again, going at your own pace here. But really try to move from center. So if your hips are hurting, we'll really focus more on using our stomach here, drawing your belly button in towards spine. Awesome work. You guys are doing so awesome. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold this one here in that zone, and then tap the toes up so that they're pointing, and then we're going to lift and lower for those toe taps, or just holding here. Breathing through these movements, drawing the shoulder blades down and back, chest is lifted nice and proud. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and then go ahead, challenge here to lift both the toes at once, keeping those calves parallel with the mat. Holding here, we can be holding here as well. Your choice. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and then go ahead, tap the toes down. We lower to middle spine, and then legs come to a 90-degree angle.
Keeping those calves parallel with the mat here. Point the toes. And then bring the knees to the nose. Tap the toes down. Knees to nose. Tap the toes down. Awesome work. Last time doing these. Keeping those shoulders lifted. 4 more. Elbows wide. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower those feet down, planting the feet, planting the hands, roll the shoulders down, press that low spine into the mat, breathe. And then inhale, exhale, we roll up, getting right back into our glute bridges. Taking these at your own pace here, just making sure we're massaging out the whole entire spine. Really squeezing our core and our back body at the top and shining our hips up to the sky. Everyone's doing so great. Stay with it. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and then we're going to hold this next one at the top. Hold here. Shine those hips up for 4, 3, and then keeping our toes in line with our knees here. Squeeze up, lift up, and then send your knees barely out to the sides, pulsing outwards just for 8, 7, squeeze everything, 6, 5, 4, option just to hold here, 3, 2, and then we're going to send the knees in for 8, 7, 6, stay with it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower down, hitting each vertebrae. Awesome work. Go ahead, send your knees up towards your chest and place your hands around your ankles. Take a deep breath in. Feel this nice stretch here. And then inhale. Exhale, the shoulders can come up, knees to nose here. Just keeping our heels down by our glutes here. Hold like a ball. And then we're just going to roll on the base of the spine. Just warming up that spine here. Pointing the toes. And then if you want, you can roll a little bit more up and down, but not coming onto our upper shoulders or our neck. Use your core to pull yourself back up. Option to just stay down. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Awesome work. Roll all the way down. Legs come into that 90-degree angle here. And those arms can come out into a T position. And so our legs are in that 90-degree angle here. Flushing your low back to the mat. Breathe. Feel your core engage. Option to hold here. Or we can start sending our knees over to the left side, but they're going to hover. They're not going to touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Use your core. And then we send our knees over to the right. These are our pendulum swings. So sending our knees back and forth like you would with a soccer ball if you're doing pendulum swings there. Go ahead, really use your core, keep your shoulders down so you're really pulling up from center. Stay with it. So strong out there. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to center. Flushing the low spine with the mat to protect our low back. Squeeze that core. And then we can inhale, exhale. Peel the shoulders up. Place the hands behind the neck. And really look forward. And then we're going to crunch up. Inhale, exhale. Crunch up and down. You got this. Use your core. Peel those shoulders up off the mat. 4, 3. Look through those thighs. 2. And 1, we roll all the way down. Awesome work. Go ahead, straighten your legs as much as you can here. It doesn't matter if they're not all the way straight, just as best as you can. Press the shoulders down, squeeze the navel in towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale, the left heel can come down and lifting right back up. Option to just hold here. Or we can lower one leg down at a time, switching back and forth. You're not going to want to send that heel down past where your spine starts arching. So we really want to keep our low back flush with the mat. And when it starts to come up, that's when you know to stop. You can keep your head down. Relax the neck. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Go ahead, send both heels all the way down. And then send your arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. Let that low spine come up off the mat just for here, just to stretch it out. And then send it back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And we lift up, flex the feet, keep the heels stuck on the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe. And then we can stretch forward. Option here, you can have a slight bend in your legs as well, but just stretching forward. Squeeze your core like we're going over an imaginary barrel here. Inhale. Exhale, we sit up nice and tall. And then you can lower all the way back down, keeping your heels stuck to the mat. And then getting back into our pendulum swing. So lifting our legs up into that 90-degree angle. Arms are in tabletop position. Start sending your legs down. Really pulling with your core. Using our obliques in this move. Massage that low spine to the mat. Just breathe here. A lot of control in this move. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your knees back up to center. And then go ahead. Place the hands behind the neck. Inhale, exhale, lift the shoulders up. And then we can keep our legs straight or bent. Wherever we are though, we're gonna crunch up for 8, 7, 6, just breathe here. You guys are doing so awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower the head down. Hands can come down by our sides and then straighten the legs if you haven't yet. And then we lower down one leg at a time. Option here to lower both legs down for an extra challenge. So just take what you're feeling today, work in your own range of motion. You don't have to worry about what anyone else is doing. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and then lower the legs all the way down. Stretch that low spine up, breathe in, and we sit up, pressing up. Hold here. Those shoulders are rolling down and back. Inhale. Exhale over that imaginary barrel. Touch your toes. Stretch. Active arms. Stay with it. And then take a deep breath in. And we sit up nice and tall. And then lower all the way back down. Last time doing these pendulum swings here. So bringing those arms out to that T. And then bending our legs. Option here to straighten our legs for this last time. So take whatever you're feeling today, but we're going to send our legs back and forth. Really using a lot of control and concentration. Try to imagine a string's pulling up your knees with that opposite ab on the opposite side. Let's do 4 more. Knees are sending back in a straight line, keeping our shoulders down. 2, and 1. Go ahead, straighten those legs if you haven't, and just try these crunches, or keeping our legs right here, working wherever you are today for 8. Lifting up those shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. We lower all the way down. Lift those legs up nice and long. Really try and elongate here. And leg lifts for 8. Breathe. Last time doing these. 6. Keep your head down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold at the bottom as far as you can go. And just flutter the feet here for 8. 7. Breathe. You got this. Flush that low spine to the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Let everything go. Stretch long here. Let that low spine come up off the mat. Working in opposition. Breathe in, and then press the low spine to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, we sit up nice and tall. And then come to stretch forward. Squeeze the stomach, squeeze the abs. I hope everyone's having a nice time right now. Feeling good. And then we can lower all the way down. And we can lower onto, or we can switch onto our left side. So go ahead, point the toes, and then keeping our hips stacked here, resting our head in our left hand. And then your right hand can come to rest here to hold and help with your core, or you can keep your hand on your hip, your choice. But really stack the hips one on top of the other, point the toes, inhale. Exhale, lift that right leg up, and then lower down, but not all the way, so it hovers right above that left ankle. Lift the right leg up and lower. Leg lifts here, squeezing our core though. So your leg is moving, but your core can be the prime mover here. If you concentrate, breathe. Really elongating our legs, pointing those toes. Stay with it. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and then we're going to hold it at the top. That leg might not be coming up that high also because our hip might swing back, so just work here. And then half-inch pulses down and up for 16 here. We got this. Stay with it. This is the only time we're doing this right here. Just breathe in. Notice what you're feeling. Keeping the tension out of the upper body. 8 more. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, and then that toe still pointed, and send it down to the front of the mat, and then send it right back up to center and down to the back. So drawing triangles here. Watch your hips. Very easy to move, but really use your core here. Breathe, drawing these triangles. Feeling this in our right glute. Everyone's doing awesome. I'm getting a little wobbly. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4 more. 3, 2, and last bit of work in this leg. Hold that leg up and pulse that heel back for 8, 7, 6, pulsing it back. 5, squeeze your core. 3, 2, and then you can lower that leg all the way down. Breathe here. Send that left arm out long. I can't because there's a wall right there. And just take 3 breaths for yourself here. Recenter yourself. And then we can go ahead, come onto your left forearm so that left elbow is right underneath our left shoulder. And then bend the knees. And we're going to lift this left hip up to the sky. Right hip is coming up and down. Lifting up, using our core here in our side hip dips. Lifting and lowering. 4 more. 3, 2, and then option to hold here, or we can send those legs out long and pop up into a side plank. Lifting that right arm up to the sky. Lift that hip up. You got this. Hold here, and then we're going to lower that hip down. Option here to also come onto your forearm or stay on your knees. But just lowering our hip down, lifting up. Stay with it. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. Last bit of work on this side. Hold at the top here and lift that arm up, that right arm up. Lift that hip up to the sky. Breathe. And then we can lower all the way down. Stretch that left arm out. Awesome work. Take some time. You can grab some water if you need. But go ahead, pressing up. We can switch to the other side here. So getting right back into our leg lifts just on our right side. Point the toes. Stack those hips. And then we can get started here. So lifting that left leg up, lowering down, lifting. And so it's not coming all the way down, working in this tension, building that tension up in our left glute. Stay with it. Keeping tension out of your face. Relax. This work is coming from our core and our left glute. Just building up the energy here with these reps. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And we hold it at the top. Hold here. Breathe, and then 1/2-inch pulses. Watch your hips, make sure one is stacked on top of the other, but we're pulsing down. Stay with it, you guys are doing so well. Holding here, super stable. Feeling that work. 6, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna draw those triangles, so sending that toe forward and up and to the back. Awesome work. I can definitely feel it in my glute. Just working right here. Concentrate, not wobbling our hips around, super stable. Not pressing too much weight in that left hand if it's holding us up. 4 more. 3, 2. Last bit of work. Hold it up and we pulse that heel back. Stay with it. Just breathe into that left glute. Everyone's doing so well. Last bit of work right here. Holding for 4. Pulse that leg back. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch that right arm out long. Breathe here. 3 breaths for yourself. Inhaling in and exhaling, letting everything go. And then we can pop up onto that right forearm, so that right elbow is going to come right underneath our right shoulder, stacking the bones here on our knees, getting into those hip dips here. So lifting and lowering, really using our core, pulling us up like a string is right here. You can lift that left arm up, open up the chest. 4 more just like this. 3, 2, and 1. And then holding here or sending our legs out long. So we're either on our knees or up here, but dropping into our hip dips. Stay with it. Almost done on this side. You guys are doing so well. Lifting, lowering. Pull that hip up 1 inch higher. Stay with it for 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna hold it at the top. Take 3 breaths in for yourself. Breathe into that right side body, and then lowering all the way down. Send that right arm out, rest. Awesome job. We can go ahead coming into a tabletop position. So our shoulders are gonna be right over our wrists, and then our hips are right over our knees. Squeeze your core. The tops of the feet are pressing into the mat, tailbone down. Glutes aren't lifted up. Slight bend in those arms. Breathe. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Exhale, press the knees up off the mat. Press away from your mat here. Really claw through those fingertips. Get that weight out of your wrist. Holding here. Breathe. Squeeze the core and then tap the knees down. And we lift right back up. Tap down and lifting up. Not lifting up too high. Just till our ankle is parallel with our knee. Breathe. 4 more. 3, 2, and then holding here or on our knees, shoulder taps. So sending that one arm to the opposite shoulder, tapping it out, or we can be up for that extra challenge. Keeping our hips still, not swinging side to side. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower to those knees, send the hips back, untuck the toes, arms long. Rest here. Breathe. You can flip your wrists, stretch them out a little bit, but we're gonna come back into that tabletop when you're ready here. Everyone's doing so well. Over halfway done with this workout, so go ahead, breathe in, squeeze, tuck the tailbone down, and then tuck the toes under. Exhale, press away from the mat. You guys are so strong. Squeeze that core, and then we tap the toes down and lift back up. Tapping down. Option to just to hold here or even holding right here. Wherever we're feeling work today though, nothing should be painful, but you can challenge yourself, and everyone's doing so well, so just stay with it. 4 more. 3, really stacking the bones. Gaze is down and above the fingertips. And lift up, shoulder taps here, last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, hold. And then lower the knees down, send the hips back, stretch it out. Breathe, let those wrists rest. You can stretch them. Everyone's doing so great. You're gonna take a drink of water, you can too. And then moving on to our stomach. Go ahead, rest the head on the hands. And then squeeze the legs together, point the toes. Squeeze the core still. Inhale, exhale, lift the toes up, pressing into that pubic bone here, peeling the thighs off the mat, lowering down. So keeping our head resting as we lift up, squeeze those legs together, lower down. Lifting for 2, lowering down. Just focus on working the glutes and the low back here. 4 more. 3, 2, and then keeping our legs lifted here, we send the toes out for 8, 7, 6, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower those legs down. Awesome job. You can shake the hips side to side, bringing our hands underneath our shoulders here. Our forehead is down on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, we lift up, squeezing our core, not coming up too high, keeping our hands down, and then we lower down. Lift the chest up for 2, lowering down. I might be coming up too high. There we go. That's better. Lower down. So we're not coming up that high here, just warming up our upper back. 2 more. And when we hold at the top, chest is lifted, chest proud. Heart space open here, peeling those shoulders down, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down, hands can come underneath the head, squeeze those legs together. We're gonna get into those leg lifts again. So lifting, holding, lowering down. Squeeze those legs together, squeeze the glutes, point the toes, press. Awesome work. 4 more. Holding for 2 at the top, really getting all that work in. 2. And 1, holding at the top, and we pulse those legs out for 8, 7, just breathe here, breathe into that back body, lower back body, 3, 2, and 1, lower those legs down, hands can come underneath the shoulders again. This time we can lift the hands with the upper body, but keeping our legs strapped down to the mat, they're not coming up with us. So inhale, exhale, we lift up, inhale, exhale, we lower down. So I'm lifting up, hold, lower down. Really squeezing that core still, even though we're working our back here. Protect that low spine. 4 more. 3. Almost done with this workout. 2. And 1, we hold at the top, hold here, breathe. Breathe into the upper back body. Stay with it for 4, 3, lift up, 2, and we lower all the way down. Awesome work. Stretch those hands out nice and long, and the feet out nice and long. And then go ahead, we can lift, we can lift the right arm and the left leg at the same time, pressing into that pubic bone, hold, and then lower down. Left arm, right leg, point the toe, lower. So just alternating here, holding for 2 at the top. So strong out there, stay with it. 2 more. And 1. And then this time we're gonna lift both the hands and both the feet at the same time, or staying in those alternating leg lifts. But go ahead, try it out. Both legs, both feet at the same time. Lift up, squeeze the legs together, lowering down. Lifting for 2, lowering down. So squeezing our legs together, pointing those toes still. 4 more. 3. Breathe. 2. And 1, hold here, swim it out, flutter those legs, holding for 4, 3, 2, and then you can swim those arms back, interlace the fingertips, chest lifts up, holdings, kicking those legs, breathe here, almost done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, head comes down. Breathe. Awesome job with this workout. We can go ahead and get into the cool down. So go ahead, pressing up into tabletop. Knees come as wide as the mat. And then send those hips back, arms out nice and long. Let that low back go. Awesome work today. Catch your breath. And then go ahead, moving from center here. We're gonna sit up. We're gonna walk our hands back up to our knees here and then come to sit on our glutes. And go ahead, lower down onto your spine. Knees come in towards the chest. Just stretching those glutes out. Still pressing that low back into the mat. Breathe. And then send the left leg out long, but that heel can touch the mat here as we stretch that right knee up towards our chest. Breathing into our belly here. And then sending our right knee over to our left side, keeping our shoulders down. You can look over to the right side. Right arm is long. Just stretching our spine here. And then rotating back up to center, bringing both knees in. Knees in towards the chest, hold. And then send the right leg out long, left leg stretches here. Left knee to chest. Feel that release in your right hip as well as you elongate that leg. Then we can send that left knee over to our right side, stretching out. Keeping your shoulder down, you can look over to the left side. Breathe here. Awesome. Go ahead, sending our knees in towards our chest again. And then stretch the legs up long. Hold here. Just stretch out those hamstrings as much as you can. And then rolling up to a seat. We can stretch out our arms so you can sit cross-legged or whatever comfortable. We're going to send that right arm across our body, bringing that right shoulder down and away from our ear. Stretching out that arm. Go ahead, sending those arms back, and then the right arm up and overhead to pat the middle of the back. Stretching in our right tricep, right here. Press into that elbow. Breathe. Sit up nice and tall. And then we can switch sides, so sending the left arm across. Hold down here. And then swinging that left arm up. Stretching here, breathe. And then one last stretch. Inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, pressing our hands down by our sides. Awesome job today. So thanks for working out with me. Let me pick this up. I'm very sweaty now. Again, my name is Josie, and I had a great time with all of you. Tell your friends and family to follow us at Penn State Fitwell on Instagram. But yeah, have an awesome night, day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys later. So yeah, thank you for working out with me.